Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Career Connect, navigating the job market here in Southern Maryland. Today, our BES team will share with you an inside look at the growing industries in our area and the hot jobs that will keep you working close to home. Picture this: landing your next job on a career path where you wake up every day excited about what you do. That magic happens when your job matches up with what you're naturally good at and what you love. That's your career interest sweet spot. Now, here's the real talk. Maybe you're in a spot where you're unemployed or thinking about switching careers. Consider the possibilities from your current temporary position. It's like hitting the refresh button on your career. And guess what? Training and furthering your education can be your secret weapon. You can earn certifications, beef up your skill set, and get ready for a new adventure. We're talking about mapping out a career path that not only sparks your interest, but is also in high demand. It's like future proofing your career. And remember, your skills, well, they're like superheroes that can jump from one job to another. We call them transferable skills. So when you're exploring career paths, think about how your skills can take you places, maybe just down the street instead of across town. And let's get real specific. What's cooking in Southern Maryland job wise? Let's learn about the hot jobs in our region. What industries are expanding in our area? What are the fastest growing job opportunities? Because understanding the job scene right here in our backyard can make a huge difference in your career journey. In today's informational session, we're here to provide you with what you need to know about the job market here in Southern Maryland. Whether you're hitting the reset button or just starting out, here's the scoop. Your passions and skills are like a dynamic duo. And by aligning these with what's happening in the job scene right here in Southern Maryland, you're not just finding a job, you're crafting a rewarding career that resonates with who you are. So buckle up because we're on a mission to provide you an inside look on in demand career paths in our area that will make mapping out your next best career in Southern Maryland a little easier. But before we get started, let me ask you a quick question. What industry here in Southern Maryland do you think is going to have the greatest workforce change during the 2014 to 2024 upcoming years? Would you think that it's information and technology, healthcare, construction, or manufacturing? Well, hold that thought because we're now going to have my colleague Salome Agaby come to you with more information and an overview of what the employment looks like here in Southern Maryland. So take it away, Salome.
Thanks, Yvette. In navigating the job market in Southern Maryland, including hot jobs and growing industries, let's look at a brief demographic and economic information about the Southern Maryland region. Now, the Southern Maryland region comprises of three counties, which are Calvert County, Charles County, and St. Mary's County. Charles County has the highest population of about 168,000 citizens, whereas the combined population of all three counties it's about 377,094. Calvert County is the state's smallest county and hosts private sector industries that generate about $4.5 billion in the economic output. Now, major employers in the county include Exelon, Calvert Health Medical Center, Arc of Southern Maryland, and Dominion. Now, in Charles County, the county is a growing business hub with private sector industries generating about $5.2 million in economic output as well. Charles County is home to the Naval Support Facility at Indian Head, and the county is a prime location for businesses looking to locate or expand, offering access to a large growing pool of talented workers and affordable and flexible real estate options as well. In St. Mary's County, the county hosts the largest employer, the Naval Air Station, Pax River, and is home to the U.S. Navy's Naval Air Systems Command, NAVAIR, and also the Naval Air Warfare Center Aircraft Division, NOCAD. The county employs approximately about 25,000 military, civilian, and contract personnel. St. Mary's County offers high-tech jobs and has one of the youngest populations in Maryland with a median age of about 36.5 years and one of the strongest economies with a median income of about $102,859. Now, regarding the highest paying jobs within the region, we see the highest paying concentration within the healthcare industry and also the professional, scientific, and technical services industry. From the slide, we can see the most paying is a psychiatrist who earns about $208,000 a year, to a computer information systems manager who earns about $141,751 a year. So with the top fastest growing occupations, we see that around the information technology area, with the computer system analyst having an estimated employment of about 806 jobs, and also projecting to grow this year to 1,007. We're also seeing a bit of growing occupations in the material movement and work, and also in the private cook as well, and agricultural and food science technician. Industries with the highest number of employees combined within the region is about 109,745. We see the highest concentration within the public administration, which has about 17,000 employees, followed by retail trade and also healthcare and accommodation and food services industry. Now, industries predicted to have the most future job openings are more concentrated around the professional, scientific, technical services industry. And for this year, we are seeing a projected employment of about 13,975. After that industry is the education services, followed by food services and drinking places within the region. Now over to Jackie for career insights in the construction industry. Over to you now, Jackie.
And yes, thanks to Lauren. There's a lot in demand in several industries for our region. Let's take a look at the construction industry, for example, as there is no shortage of jobs within the trades in Southern Maryland. Before we start navigating the construction industry for Southern Maryland, for Charles, Calvert, and St. Mary's County, I want to pose a question first. And here's that question. What category within the trades is in the highest demand? Now, what position within a category? Okay, so you have office and administrative support, management positions, construction and extraction positions, installation, maintenance and repair positions, business and financial operations. So they're all there. Pick one of those categories. What do you feel? You can put it in the chat or just think about it, is in the highest demand. Well, if you said or were thinking construction and extraction, you are right. At over 54% is construction and extraction. Well, if it's over 50, that's over half. That's crazy, right? So there's got to be a lot of positions that fall within that category, right? So what occupations fall under construction and extraction? Hint, there are hundreds. So think about that. You could throw something out there or just think about it. What do you think that is? Be more specific. More than likely, your chances are you're pretty much going to get it right. But here I want to give you a couple, a few examples of what falls in that category. It's a long list. I'm just going to give you some examples. And here you go. Here's some examples. You got electricians, plumbers, you have HVAC, pipe layers, and sheet metal workers, boiler makers. You have all kinds, construction laborers. There are so many. We would be here just looking down the list, constantly scrolling. But when you think about this and the many different positions that fall under that, well, what's the range of open opportunities, per salary? What is that salary range? Well, advertised salary, there are 168 advertised salary observations, of which 46% of the 362 matching positions came up to over $26 an hour. That is your average. That's of the option, their medium advertised salary. That's pretty decent, I think. That's really, really good. But what is in the highest in demand for trades, those jobs in our area? What would you think within the Southern Maryland area is the highest in demand? Let's take a look at this. I pulled some samples of industry job openings, and then I listed what their rank is and occupation, the amount of opening, salary, and hourly. So craft labor obviously came in at number one, and their average salary is $43,000 a year. That's $20.67 an hour. Now, of course, that's going to range just depending on how you move up. That will change. Plumbers are in high demand. Electricians are in high demand. Heavy equipment operators are in high demand here in the region. There are more, but these are your top four. Just gives you an idea of what that looks like. But again, there are more. There are many posted openings for our area. So I wanted to give you a couple examples of the actual job postings so that you can kind of see, hey, I'm not just throwing numbers out here. Here are some sample posting lists within our area that are active still today, that were active in 2023 and still active today. And that's within all three counties. You got Pax River, Bryanstown, Owings, Waldorf, and it's in all three counties. So these, again, there's a lot of listings. This is just a snapshot for you to take a look at, just to show you that, they're there. To think about that, but you might want to think about, okay, what education path do I need to really take for a particular position? So I want to give you just kind of a quick snapshot. Here we go. Construction and skilled trades occupation by level of education, high school diploma, certification level, associate's degree, bachelor's degree and above. Of course, if you're going to want to be a civil engineer or project management specialist, you're going to have, much more higher degree in demand than construction laborer, which you can come right out of high school and be a construction laborer. Having a diploma, maintenance and repair worker, to certifications with HVAC and plumbers. And you can get certifications with all these positions just so that you know. But it just kind of gives you an idea of really where you need to be at to help you look into, okay, what that path looks like for, skilling yourself to the desired position that you want. So I want to give you a little bit of a snapshot of a career lattice. I took this from Build Your Future. It's a great website. I'm going to talk about that in a second. But, right out of middle school and high school, you go into high school, then you're going to go into either you may go into a university degree or a community college or an industry apprenticeship. Apprenticeships are huge. I could tell you, always look at those apprenticeships because you can earn while you learn. It's a great way to get what you need and not have, be in debt, basically. You could come out making money, having a job and not having some crazy debt. So industry apprenticeship is always good to look into. But look at the level, the entry level, craft professional, and where you go from there, crew leader, foreman, assistant project manager. So it just depends. You go right on up to being that CEO and officer, be that entrepreneur and own your own company. There's no shortage of that. So I just wanted to kind of share that career lattice with you. There is a career path within the construction trades. So think about that. And it's not going away. It's always going to be in demand. There's always going to be building, renovations, you name it. It's not going away. So this is the site I was telling you about. Build Your Future. It's a personality quiz that will match your strengths and interests. And it's really kind of cool. You kind of click on the link and give you a series of questions, and it'll just kind of tell you what career fields within the construction fits you that matches your strengths and interests. It's pretty cool. I recommend you do it. I recommend you check out the site as a whole if you're interested in construction as well. Here's a snapshot of the construction industry in Southern Maryland. This is pretty cool. Construction companies, 965 companies. people employed, over 7,300 people are employed. That's just a quick snapshot to share with you that I wanted to share. And it's just really neat to see, the opportunity is truly there. The construction industry is not the only industry hot in demand here in Southern Maryland. There is yet another industry and more that are hot in demand, but I'm going to pass this over to Salorm so he can talk about another industry that is booming within the Southern Maryland area. Over to you, Salorm.
Thanks, Jackie. Now, the professional, scientific, and technical services industry is one of the growing industries within Southern Maryland. Now, the industry requires a high degree of expertise and training and ranges from your day-to-day office and administrative activities. Such activities are legal advice, engineering, computer services, consulting, veterinary services, and other professional, scientific, and technical services. Now, Southern Maryland boasts of a very high demand with about 2,084 jobs available here and also about 924 employees within the region. With the growing occupations within the region, as you can see on the screen, it ranges from your management analyst to a more logistician. For further detail, I can share the slide later, whereas you can dive into videos to learn more about the requirements of the job and what folks within that industry do. Now, the combined wage of all occupations within industry, you have your average hourly wage at $41.10, and also weekly wage of about $1,600, and annual of about $85,000. With the top occupations and wages within the industry, as you can see on the screen, you have your management analyst going all the way to logisticians. Management analyst, the entry level wise, you begin at 71,000, and for experienced professional, you can earn about $125,000. For accountants and auditors wise, entry level is about $57,000, and you can grow into a well-established career of about $99,000, and logistician at $75K, and also growing into $126K per year. Looking at the long-term industry projections, so this is a 10-year projections from 2014 to 2024, projected to grow about 13,975 this year, and we see a change of about 1,568. So whereas what this means is that industry-wise, there's growth within industries and occupations are available and fast opening to explore. Now, to learn more about occupations in the professional, scientific, and technical industry, the Occupational Outlook Handbook is a previous source of career guidance featuring hundreds of occupations within the United States. Whereas you could also learn about the top growing occupations here within the region. What the handbook offers is information about what to do on the job, the typical work environment, how to become one, the pay, and also job outlook at similar occupations. When exploring the handbook, I encourage you to strongly look at the job outlook. And when I say that, what I mean is looking at the jobs of the future, because some of the occupations we have available now may not be available. And with the job outlook, it gives you an idea of perhaps where you can transition into similar occupations if your current career wouldn't be available in the next couple years as well. You can scan the QR code and download the app on your smartphone or smart device and learn more about similar occupations within the industry. And this is all for now. Over to Yvette for information about healthcare, retail, and hospitality. Over to you now, Yvette.
Let's take a look at navigating the healthcare job market here in Southern Maryland. What healthcare occupation do you think is in the greatest demand in Southern Maryland? Of the four occupations you see on the screen now, nurse, dentist, physical therapist, or doctor, which one do you think has the most job opportunities right here in our own backyard? Well, if you said registered nurse, you are correct. Registered nurses are the backbone of healthcare, playing a crucial role in patient care and well being. To become a registered nurse, a Bachelor of Science in Nursing or an associate degree in nursing is required. Nurses work in diverse settings, from hospitals and clinics to schools and community health organizations. As you can see from the list, there are a number of high demand job opportunities that are vital to the healthcare industry right here in Southern Maryland. And they range from needing to have no previous experience, such as that for direct support professional positions, because they will train, or to requiring a college degree and medical degree, such as the case for becoming a physician or surgeon. There's exciting news in healthcare. Job opportunities are set to soar, with projections indicating much faster growth than the average across all occupations from 2022 to 2032. In the US, an estimated 1.8 million openings are anticipated annually, and it's driven by industry expansion and the need for replacements because so many are retiring from the healthcare industry. Locally, our area is buzzing with growth, featuring the expansion of MedStar Health and the exciting arrival of Kaiser Permanente's new medical center that will be amongst us by 2025. Kaiser is looking to bring about 300 job openings here in our region. Check out the top advertised occupations in our region, and you'll notice healthcare dominates. Healthcare constitutes one-third of industry exclusive jobs listed here, and then over half of the listings when you include the occupations in the fields that are unrelated to direct patient care. And let's take a look at the enticing world of healthcare jobs in our area where lucrative average wages await. Remember, in healthcare, your career trajectory is limited only by your determination. And as we can see, registered nurses, which are the highest demand job opportunity here in Southern Maryland in healthcare, the median wage is $39.05 an hour. And then looking at the other end of the spectrum, we talked about direct support service professionals being an entry level position that you can get trained on the job and you don't have to have previous experience. The median wage there is $38,520 a year. So, thinking about unlocking a rewarding healthcare career. So, how do you go about achieving your desired wages? It comes about with strategic career planning. We want to remember Walt Disney's wise words. The way to get started is to quit talking and start doing. Understand the essentials for success in healthcare are important as well. Know that you have to have a clean background, be ready to continue your education for progression in your career path beyond entry level. Remember that you want to secure many certifications oftentimes and stack those certifications so that you can advance in your career path. And don't forget, if you're really trying to climb to the top, degrees are required. Here you see the top 15 certifications that can get you started in the healthcare field. From everything from phlebotomy technician to medical billing and coding specialist, patient care technician, certified nursing assistant, home health aide, dental assistant. There is a gamut of certifications that can jumpstart your career in healthcare. And keep in mind, success is rooted in thoughtful planning. So, amidst your transitions, sometimes job seekers will kind of, downplay or, not really look at those entry level positions and see the bigger picture. Because you have to remember, it's not just where you begin, but you want to consider the starting point and how it's going to align with your broader career aspirations. Remember, navigating your career path is all about knowing yourself, exploring your options, and getting focused and taking action. From this very example, you can see where you could very well take your career ladder and just advance on up, starting off with a personal career assistant that may not require any experience at all, just taking in the on the job training, starting to get some certifications, beginning with certified nursing assistant, going on to secondary education and looking at becoming a licensed practical nurse or registered nurse with a degree, and then continuing on with your training and advanced education with more schooling and degrees can get you to a director of nursing over a 3 to 8 year span. And then we want to take a look at some career paths that can begin with little to no experience. And again, over 3 to 6 to 8 years on average can lead to a very rewarding and lucrative career. We'll put the link to this slide in the chat so that you can use this helpful tool as to help you, guide you and map out your particular career ladder that you're looking to do for yourself. As you can see on these different opportunities, you can start off, say, as a in the pharmacy field as a cashier, and then with proper training and going back to get some certifications, become a pharmacy technician with further schooling, become a pharmacy intern and a resident with degrees, become a pharmacist. There's also on the wellness and rehabilitation side, where you could start as a personal care assistant and go as a CNA and emergency medical tech. Keep advancing on with more education, more certifications to become a physical therapist assistant, and keep it going, athletic trainer, on up to an occupational therapist with the proper degree and credentials. There is such a wide, vast span of opportunities in the healthcare field, with a lot of them starting with no particular previous experience, but going back for that training and the certifications and stacking in with degrees can take you a long, long way. So when weighing a career in healthcare, you want to remember you're going to be in high demand because healthcare careers are the fastest growing in the job sector. And there are jobs available for all education and experience levels. Just remember, you're going to want to stack those certifications, continue on for degrees if you're really trying to get up there and you have particular goals in your career path. And there are so many career paths. And most importantly, if you are someone who is caring and enjoys helping people, you're definitely going to be making a difference in people's lives in this industry. The Southern Maryland healthcare industry offers a bright future. You want to define your goals, chart a local career path, obtain certifications or a degree for fulfilling income, and embrace entry level opportunities as stepping stones towards your career objectives, making each journey in each step in your career ladder count to get you where you ultimately want to be. And now we want to look at the retail and hospitality industry and see what career options are in demand here, right here in Southern Maryland, in these fields. Yes, let's explore some career opportunities in retail and hospitality here in Southern Maryland. So, what percentage of the US workforce do you think that the retail industry employs? Well, believe it or not, 20% of all of the jobs that are in demand throughout the US are actually in the retail and hospitality industry. So let's discover the dynamic world of retail, a treasure trove of career opportunities catering to every skill level. Whether you're starting at an entry level or aiming for management, the retail sector welcomes your customer service, creative, analytical, and collaborative strengths. In our area, retail remains a thriving source of employment, offering numerous job opportunities across diverse segments of the industry. As you embark on a career journey in retail and hospitality, consider the exciting perks that come with the territory. From flexible work schedules to enticing merchandise discounts and the opportunity to acquire and sharpen invaluable skills, these industries provide more than just a job. They offer a platform to thrive. For those eyeing career growth, the outlook is promising, especially in retail sales. With 563,000 annual openings, the first for first line supervisors anticipated. In the leisure and hospitality sector, where 1.9 million jobs are on the horizon, accounting for 23.1% of new opportunities, there's ample room to carve out your place in this vibrant world. And in our area, wherever you go, you'll find help wanted signs in retailers, restaurants, and hotels. Entry level positions are your gateway to working your way up within your career path because many businesses in these industries promote from within. The demand is so high that employers are willing to train and bring individuals in at the management level, recognizing and valuing the right skills for success. So let's look at the highest in demand positions in these two sectors in our area. First up is the dynamic hospitality industry, boasting numerous entry level opportunities. And don't be discouraged by the number of lower level positions because keep in mind, these initial roles can pave the way for a thriving career in management and open doors to exciting regional and corporate positions. And as we look even further into the realm of hospitality, the job landscape expands into a rich tapestry of possibilities. Within the five career clusters that is being shown on the screen now, food, beverage services, lodging, travel and tourism, recreation, amusement and attractions, and restaurants, there are numerous enticing career paths that can be unfolded. Whether your passion lies in crafting culinary experiences or creating memorable lodging experiences, exploring travel and tourism, indulging in recreation, or navigating the world of restaurants, the hospitality career clusters has a wealth of opportunities awaiting your exploration. And now let's dive into the vibrant world of retail. From the inner workings of the retail business to the crucial role of transportation and the array of services and product delivery, the opportunities are diverse and exciting. The comprehensive list that's shown now on the screen shows a various wide range of scope of opportunities that are offered in retail. It ensures that there's really something for everyone's career interests. Look at here, you could start off as a retail salesperson with the right mentoring and, just really taking on and absorbing all that there is to learn. You can advance rather quickly in the retail into different management positions. And then, retail also incorporates delivery of products and services. You have to think about Amazon. You have to think about the delivery of the product to the actual storefront. And then there are such opportunities such as even butchers and meat cutters. So the retail industry really does offer a wide gamut of different job and career interests. And unlocking the vast potential within the retail industry, there's an impressive array of seven career clusters that provide an expansive canvas for your career journey. Within each of these clusters lie numerous diverse career paths that cater to a wide range of interests. What's remarkable is that climbing the career ladder doesn't always necessitate that you have to have a secondary education. You can can achieve substantial earnings while gaining valuable experience. You want to explore the different opportunities in sales and stocking, store managers and supervisors, human resource management, account managers, logistic managers, administrative assistants, and security. And the beauty of these roles is that they extend beyond the confines of the store and they reach into regional and corporate levels, which offer such a gamut of possibilities for training, learning, and growth that knows no bounds. It's really up to your career planning, aptitude, and determination. And here we have a look at the average wages for in demand job opportunities in retail and hospitality within our region. Now, I want to want you to keep in mind that what you're seeing on the screen now is as of right now, December 2023. But remember, come January 1st, 2024, minimum wage in Maryland increases to $15 an hour. So where you're seeing $14 an hour, those positions will automatically get bumped up to at least 15 an hour. And don't forget that the retail and hospitality industry, well, it offers a wealth of part-time, full-time, and also temporary employment opportunities that can help bridge the gap until you find your perfect fit, whether it be in retail or not. Be sure to elevate your retail hospitality career by honing your skills, networking with industry professionals, gaining hands on experience, seeking mentorship, demonstrating leadership, staying abreast of industry trends, and exploring exciting corporate opportunities. From beginning as an entry level service team member to working your way up to a top level manager, you can create a lucrative and satisfying career in the retail or hospitality industry. And as you can see, your journey into retail and hospitality, it's not just a job, it's your gateway to a thriving career. Success here relies on key soft skills like top notch customer service, communication, problem solving, teamwork, and leadership. These skills not only make the customer experience awesome, but also pave the way for your personal and professional growth. So if you're considering a career in either of these industries, don't stop at the first position you land. Be ready to embrace the variety of roles, polish those skills, and step into a path filled with growth, opportunity, and the chance to make a real impact. And now I'm going to bring back to you Jackie, who's going to share with you on how you can capitalize on the hot jobs that are in our area by utilizing our weekly hot jobs list to get an edge on who's actually hiring and how to apply. Go ahead, Jackie.
Thanks, Yvette. With all these hot job opportunities, how do we capitalize on them? Well, here are a few tips I want to share with you. So here are those tips that I want to share with you. Prepare yourself with an updated resume. Does your resume speak to your accomplishments? And are you using the right keywords? Is your resume ATS friendly? Unsure? Well, there are resume workshops to help in Southern Maryland that guide you when updating and preparing your resume. What about refreshing your LinkedIn profile? Many recruiters have found many prospects on LinkedIn. Make sure your LinkedIn headline reflects your desired career as well. Don't have a LinkedIn profile? You might want to get one. And set up Google alerts. Create a list of 3 to 5 potential employers and set up these Google alerts for each one. You won't have to spend hours researching. Instead, you'll be aware of business prospects, job postings, and breaking news much before your competitors. Create a list of at least 3 contacts that will help your job search efforts. That's right. These days, your chances of getting employed increase with the speed at which you reply to a job posting. Apps for mobile job searching can significantly reduce response times. And sign up to automatically receive job search tips and leads. Make a list of at least 3 people that you believe could assist you in your job search. Consider those who work for companies you would like to work for. It's common knowledge that networking is the most effective approach to obtaining new employment. Having a few supporters who would advocate for you when an opportunity arises at their place of employment are significantly more potent in your network than a large number of indifferent acquaintances. Sign up and register to receive the leads, advice sent to you automatically via social media, email newsletters, and other distributions, like our weekly featured hot jobs. That's right. Accumulate a helpful library of hints, techniques, and approaches to improve your search results. Here's a quick snapshot of what it looks like when you sign on. I just wanted to give you an idea. You will see it per category, and there's more than one listed per category. I just wanted to share with you, the different categories that are on there. And at the bottom, you're going to see additional job search sites. So we're not only going to give you what we saw, but we're going to give you some job search sites as well. So you might want to sign up for the weekly featured hot jobs if you're interested. It's just, once a week you'll get it. Takes you 5 minutes to look at it. But I want to sum this up for you with a few key takeaways. Use the data you collect strategically. Be in the know of the in-demand jobs, hot jobs within Southern Maryland. You live here, and working close to where you live is always a good thing. Stay connected, broaden your network and outreach, embrace new technology. And don't wait. Plan to obtain a sustainable career path with a future. And most importantly, do you encompass your personality, aptitude, talent, and abilities to broaden your skills spectrum and go after the hot job on demand that you relate to. I want to close with some sites that may help you in your job search and inform you of an upcoming workshop. On January 16th, we have at the Waldorf American Jobs Center from 10 to 11:30, we have a guest speaker, James Thompson, Deputy Public Works Officer for NAVFAC. He went through training. He wants to tell his story of where he was and where he is now, because he wants everyone to know that no matter where you're at, if you apply yourself, you can do and be who you want to be, and you can get that desired job. Also, there's a barcode right here for our weekly featured hot jobs. You can also go on the Maryland Workforce Exchange. You can search for jobs there. And you can also go on onetonline.org and BYF Build Your Future if you're interested in construction as well, to check that site out. There's some occupational links also from the BLS, Bureau of Labor Statistics, that may also help you in your job search. I'm going to make sure these links are in the chat for you, so you can just click on them. But I wanted to share that. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to contact us at TCCSMD, get hired at tccsmd.org. That link you can see visually below the picture on the slide. I will also make sure that is also in the chat for you as well. And again, I want to close with the upcoming Career Connect event, industry with construction, and it is January 16th at 10 a.m. There will be a registration that will be posted out. We accept walk-ins, but we would like for you to register to have an idea on seating. We hope to see you there. And email us at tccsmd, get hired at tccsmd.org if you have any questions whatsoever. We thank you for joining the webinar. Thanks so much. So that concludes the webinar today. I don't know if anybody had any questions, or, if you want to email us, please email us at tccsmd, get hired at tccsmd.org. I will email a copy of the recording out to everybody, so if you wanted to rewatch it. But I recommend, even if you're not interested in construction, January 16th at 10 a.m., James Thompson to talk about his story. So no matter your industry, it's great to hear from someone who who's made it through what they've made it through. And we're going to give you some insights, some tips, and then we can collaborate together, see where you're at. What are you looking for? How can we better serve you and help you? So again, I recommend, whether it's your industry or not, come and listen to these businesses speak of their stories. And I'll also know that we're there. We're going to be talking afterwards. It's not just their stories. We're going to connect with you on a more personal level and to be able to better assist you and help you find that career. Because I can tell you right now that you owe it to yourself. You are worth that, to do everything you can to land the career of your choice or your desire, your passion, to be able to make a living wage. Everything's so expensive today. Let's put our best foot forward. It's 2024, and we want more in 2024. So we hope to see you there on our first Industry Unleashed Career Connect event next week on January 16th at 10 a.m. at the Waldorf American Job Source Center, 175 Post Office Road. We'll be having more. We'll even have some in the California location as well. But we're here to help you. Anything we can do. Thanks so much for joining. And if you have any questions, send an email over. We're here for you. Thanks so much. Have a great day.